because I can't afford aftercare. There's nobody to watch my children for me before I go to work.
You didn't lose the job to a woman because of her female parts. You lost because of her brain.
To stretch the rules for them. We have to overlook it. We can't say anything. Special treatment that Black women get in the workplace. Special leeway. They don't abide by the dress code.
I pulled up the cameras for the past 10 shifts.
And I'm gonna sue you if you watching me on a.
Take your ass to work on time.
The amount of special treatment that Black women get in the workplace blows my mind. They can be dumber than a box of rocks. They're given special leeway. They don't abide by the dress code. They're late all the time. And there's always an excuse. And if you're a manager and you hold them to this excuse, you're the racist because their kid or something happened in their family. And we have to stretch the rules for them. We have to overlook it. We can't say anything. Managers are afraid to approach them and confront them about the dress code. Confront them.
All right. She's going in. She's actually exposing why. It's not just the, as they like to say, the people that Trump were looking out for, even though they did get him elected, but it has nothing to do with that. We have here a female telling the problem. Even other, you're going to see in the video, there's going to be others that's this complexion talking about the problem. Let's go.
About their hair. Confront them about tardiness because they'll have a video made. Somebody will say you're being racist. And so managers all over the world, owners, when you hire Black women, be prepared what comes along with that. Be prepared for your other workers to feel highly uncomfortable when they're constantly seeing somebody not abide by the rules and not a damn thing is done about it.
Wow.
Not a damn thing. And most businesses will stand by and will put up with mediocre performances because they want to keep their doors open and they don't want a TikTok video made about how racist they are.
This is what's happening. This is why DEI was kicked out, because it had nothing to do with us, right? It was kicked out because of situations like this. This lady very well may be a manager. This is coming from experience. And look at the, I don't want to say it because I don't curse. Look at the show, right? The you know what show came behind that.
That Black women get in the workplace.
This is such a dangerous conversation to have online because what she's talking about is breaking of dress code, asking to leave early, wanting exceptions. This happens across any gender, any race, any socioeconomic class. I'm an HR professional, been working in the space for 10 plus years now. I have supported everything from blue-collar work, hourly workers, all the way up to very senior white-collared workers in corporate America. And I can tell you what she's talking about happens at every level. And a lot of it has to do with how the employee feels supported within their working environment. But to address specifically Black women, we have to address the root cause, and that's a lot of the rules that are made in the workplace do not take Black bodies into consideration. The dress code is not meant for Black women. We could talk about our hair down to that, how we have to have a certain type of hair just to work in specific workplaces. It doesn't take into account that a lot of times Black women are working mothers. that means that there's an element of we have to ensure we take care of our kids. Can we do so well if we're not?
Wait a minute. There's white working mothers as well. What do you mean? It's a problem, that's why all of these jobs are not even hiring any woman. That's what's happening now. They're starting to say, female, too many excuses, right? So, yes, you are somewhat right. It's not just our nationality, it's all.
Being compensated at the same rate as the folks around us. So yeah, might decide to leave early and ask for exceptions because I can't afford aftercare. There's nobody to watch my children for me before I go to work because they need to be at school at 9:30 and I need to be at work at 8 o'clock, right? So you have to talk about those nuances before you say something like this. But if I want to remove black women, I can say from experience, it doesn't matter what level of professional environment you're in or what type of job you're in. People will ask for things, and we shouldn't say that that's them taking advantage. And there are some that do, but a lot of it has to do with we.
Yeah. You're not addressing the fact because you're an HR. You don't hear the excuses. Somebody talk to her. You don't work on the floor. You're the lady when they say HR is being racist, they come to her and she's this. So she says, yeah, I'm going to help you get on top of that. So, of course, she's defending. She's doing her job. Congratulate her, ladies. She's backing you up. But you know why you have no argument in the fight at all? Because you're not even on the floor.
Black women, be prepared what comes along.
As a black woman that sits here in full uniform with my hair appropriate to dress code, who never gives a problem and never makes a fuss. But let's also point out something else. It is black women who you will see that is more than likely the single mother, taking care of the children, taking care of the family, taking care of the parents.
Single mother again.
And they are not given leeway.
You can't make this shit.
It is also women of this culture who are shaped different. Therefore, even if we are in uniform, the clothes look different on us. We have to wear protective styles in certain workplaces to make sure that.
That's the only thing I defend. If they got junk in the trunk, they can't do nothing with it. But don't dress tight if you have junk in the trunk. Seriously. Think about what you're wearing.
Our hair is protected and not damaged through to chemicals, the rough and toughness of the job, or that we are not drying out our hair, because that is also a thing. However, we are held to the standards of the other culture, and if we do not abide by that, even though we are different people, then we are looked at differently. So what you're telling me is that black women don't have the luxury to have a family emergency, to have a special needs child, to have a day off where there is something that goes on and they need to handle without there being a 10th degree. I see it every day. I see it and experience it every day. I don't break any rules. I don't fight back. I don't make YouTube and TikTok videos at all. And I just find it very funny how you grouped all of us together to make this abhorrent point.
The whole thing, she said, they don't talk about what happened if it's a mother. You're talking, both of you are explaining exactly what she's talking about. You do realize that, right? I'm not trying to, no beef, but you do realize that. And I did say all. There's a problem with all, right? But what happened is this. What the lady's talking about is something She may not realize, the white lady, this is not happening any longer. Maybe it's some people still at a place where she's managing, but DEI is over. No more leeway, right? They stopped it for a reason. This shows you exactly why they stopped it. This white woman exposed it all. She did. And then they expose it all by saying, oh, they don't think about if we're a mother and we have kids. You're probably a mother that has kids and you have to call out. The kids get sick. People are getting tired of that.
Boys in the NICU are called wimpy white boys, and the reason why is because they have a lower survival rate than their female and minority counterparts. And I think that really translates into the world today, because what we're seeing, the reason we're in the situation we're in with Christian nationalism and the manosphere and red pill is because white boys got beat at all their games. They literally, and I'm not saying it was my husband or his father, I'm saying the system was set up to benefit white men, and minorities and women started to fight for our rights, and people agreed we were a product of society. We should be helping society. We should be furthering, and women went into the workforce. Guess what white boys didn't do? They didn't come home and learn the other skills. So we surpass them. We dominate when it comes to act.
You hear this, feminists? We surpassed them. How? You don't do the same things men do. Let her finish, though.
Academics. We dominate when it comes to college educations. Black women have the most advanced degrees, percentage-wise, in our nation. Minorities have taken over the jobs that those white boys would have been handed years ago.
Huh?
I was told by two men in my life, two men that I would have considered people I would have not thought to have said this, looked at me and said they didn't get the job because a DEI hire happened.
Oh, man. She's catering a black woman. This says it all. Exposed. The other white lady exposed it all. You are exposing yourself. The white men said they didn't get the job because of a DEI hire, right? But what we're seeing is the DEI hires, no offense, I love my black females, I do. This is not judging, this is correction, right? What's happening is the DEI hires are not up to snuff, right? So what's going on now is they're being replaced. I don't like that it's happening, but it's happening by men, right? What you ladies have to face, I understand. I know you want to fight. The patriarchy won. That's what happened. It won. The reason why it won is because of this. You're lying. You're lying like, oh yeah, they didn't get the job because a black woman got the job. No, she got the job because they could pay her less. That's why you can't say, what you're getting paid at a job is because, yes, they were screwing black females. That did happen. But they were so gun-ho to go into the workforce, took men out of the jobs. And that happened back when the wars happened. But who's going to go and fight the wars?
A woman got the job. Boys, no, you didn't lose the job to a woman because of her female parts. You lost because of her brain. You lost because she's more organized. You lost because you don't know how to talk to people.
Hold up. You lost because you don't know how to talk to people. You see what she did. She pit, females of this complexion, darker, right? Said you lost because you don't know how to talk to people. And we already know who doesn't know how to talk to people. She's if nobody kiss it for you, I'll kiss it for you, my black female counterparts. I'll do it. Screw men. I love all. Feminism. Feminism to the car. Let's fight. Equal rights. Feminism to the car. I'm every woman. That's what it is now. Shaka Khan. That's what she's singing right now. I'm every woman. Shaka Khan. Remember that song? I'm every woman. And then she started, ha, 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 Shaka Khan. Ah, man. That's what this white lady's singing.
the way a woman does. You lost because you don't have the ability to prioritize and multitask.
Oh man, I gotta stop it right here because we know the truth, right? We know the truth. So you guys got to see this, and you're about to see the Shaka Khan song right now. Black labor postpartum RNICU nurse here, 20 years total. I never thought I would hear anyone speak on this. Thank you, beautiful sister. Hearted. That's what I was trying to do. I wanted to get some hearts from my sisters, right? It's time, don't you think? It's time. Right now, it's your time. Your time has come. Everybody knows what you're trying to do. Feminism to the car. Shout out for the ladies. I'm a lady, independent. Throw your hands up in it. This is what that is. I'm every woman. Shaka Khan. Actually, that song is the best. The Shaka Khan song. I'm every woman. Shaka Khan. Man, this is disgusting. Watch this.
I'm on lunch break.
Your lunch break ended 2 minutes ago. Can I sit right
Wow,
here?
2 minutes. I came in here 2 minutes late.
All right,
I really don't want you to sit here, but since you sit down, go ahead.
Okay, well, it's a quick conversation, something informal.
You see, this is the first lady, right? This is the first lady. This is what she was talking about. The first lady. She said, it's a problem. You can't tell me anything. Look at the energy. Proof in the pudding. And the other white lady, I'm every woman. Shaka Khan. This is proof.
I don't need anything, crazy out of here.
Watch
So
this,
I just
watch
wanted to let you know, how do you clock in? Do you clock in
Is
on
it?
your computer, on your phone, or do you clock in when you get to the station in the morning?
What the policy say on the computer, so what's the problem?
Okay, so I'm asking you, where do you clock in?
If the policy say computer, I'm gonna tell you computer.
You're going
I'ma
to tell me
tell you?
computer, or are you going to tell me where you actually clock in? Because the
Computer.
last, let me pull it up on this thing. So the last 10 clock-ins show that you're clocking on your phone.
How many?
10.
Okay.
So the last 10 clock-ins, the punch-ins, they've been showing that they've been through the phone app.
I probably was in the parking lot.
Okay, well, I knew you were going to say something like that, so I went ahead and I pulled up the cameras for the past 10 shifts.
And I'm gonna
you're
sue you.
not,
If you watching me
you're
on
not-
the
I'm finna sue you. This is what she was talking about. And as she said, the lady said here in the comments, it's time, don't you think? I'm saying right now, your time has come. She needs to say, hey, I got to separate from you.
problem.
That's not for no reason.
That's
And whenever
harassment
you
at
first,
job.
whenever
This girl got a whole lot of attitude. I hope
Yeah.
it's a skit that Ty set up. Because,
Yeah.
baby, I remember when I was young, and I'm like, oh, was I that bad? Probably was. But I'm going to give some advice to my younger people. When you know that you have done wrong, the fastest way to move past all of the lashing of the tongue is just to admit that you did it and say it won't happen again. And add an apology on top of that. You
Exactly.
cannot play the victim when you are the villain. It reminds me of working with influencers. A lot of times the girls don't deliver when they're supposed to. So I'm nice enough.
See, we have this here, telling it like it is. I love this. Accountability. That's what that is. I understand. I was like that too. I never ever said, oh, my last 10 times, oh, you see now, I'm gonna have to sue you. What?
To reach out, give them multiple chances. They still don't do their part even though they've signed a contract. And then when I become irritable and I'm like, what's up? Like, sis, what's going on? Now there's no apology. There's nothing but a bunch of excuses. I don't want the excuses. I want you to do what you're supposed to do. But the mouth that we have to deal with is unnecessary. Just apologize, because one thing that will happen with a simple apology is it'll keep your money coming in. That will keep your bills paid. And a lot of times it'll keep you with your job. It's too many people out here that's jobless. And I'm sure that you don't want to be one.
Yeah. She's about to be one, right? Acting like that, I'd fire her that day.
take your ass to work on time. Do you hear me? Take your ass to work on time. Okay? Do not email me talking about your boss is toxic because they want you to work at a certain time. That's the hours of fucking operation. Take your ass to work on time. They set the hours.
Thank you. I have the same sentiments exactly.
Those are the hours of operation. Wanting you to follow those rules to be on time for work is not toxic. But what's crazy is that you think that that does not apply to you. I could just not show up for work on time. Do not talk about your damn disdain either for your said manager with your ignorant ass coworkers. Do not do that. If you have a problem with your manager and you don't want her telling you what time to be to work, then you might as well not work at all. Because that is the requirement of the land. Is that you have to be to work at a certain time. Do you understand? Whew.
I'm late and I follow protocol. I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time. And I say, and if you say you're late after I called, I'm saying I can always go back home. What do you prefer?
I wasn't shocked at the audacity.
This is the problem. I can go back home. So go back home then. And don't ever come in again.
Reached out to me and was like, he needed to talk to me about something that's been bothering him. So he said that he enjoyed dating me, but he does not enjoy the fact that I come to every date late. Now, honestly and truthfully, I do come to every date late on purpose because I'm a lady. And I feel as though a man should be there waiting on me. You need to be waiting on me. You need to be anticipating if I'm coming or not. And it's like extremely late. I'll probably be like 15 minutes late. But it's the anticipation of me walking in, right? You need to have a table together and all this other kind of stuff. By the time I get there, I just need to walk in. Or you don't want to watch me walk? You ain't trying to see me walk?
Walk on out the door. No, but they're even doing it with work. They're doing it with relationships. Always have to be the center of attention. Now, this is not cool. Men get tired of this. Jobs get tired of this. They did away with DEI for a reason. Get yourself together.
I'm trying to show you what I'm working with. And you worried about me being late. So I told him that I'm sorry that he feels that way. And that I'll do better with my time management skills. Y'all, I'm gonna come even later now. Just because you complain.
She said, just because you complain, she's gonna come even later. I'm gonna tell you something. As a person who's ex-military, so I was always on time. I'm always a punctual person. If I'm late, it's because I really don't want to be there. So I'm gonna take that as if you come in late to an appointment or anything that you or date or anything that we have set, you don't really want to be there. So I might give you grace the first time or two, but if I address it with you and you telling me now I'm gonna come even later, by the time you get, I set that appointment. And then if you ain't there at 5 and we got date at 5, man, I'll be walking out at 5. So by the time you get there, I'm already gone.
You need something?
What's going on? How you doing? See
you trying to buy gas?
Watch this. Watch how this man gets food.
Gas?
No, I'm not trying to buy gas. You don't got a man. I'm trying to get at you.
Okay, buy this gas.
Buy the gas?
Yeah, buy the gas. All right, so fill it up.
Your name yet, though. What's your name? Like
Cinnamon.
Come on, that ain't even valid. Come on.
My name is Cinnamon, and now you're being disrespectful. See how serious?
She could be a stripper. She could very well be a stripper, but you know she lying.
You are about it. Fill it up.
I mean, I'm like that. I got that.
All right, so go ahead. Let me see what you got.
That ain't nothing but gas.
I need the premium.
It's on your gas tank. I see it.
Okay, just make sure don't give me the regular stuff.
Come on, you see what I'm driving over there?
Yeah, all right. So show me something.
Big body.
All right, make sure it's premium. As soon as he's done pumping,
My man, you played the fool. You got to play the song for him one time. You got to play it for him. Everybody plays the fool sometime. Brother, why would you buy her gas at a gas station? That's not pimping. Saying you see the big body over there, why are you showing off? That's not pimping. That's simping. Come on now, get it together.
fill it up, fill it up. So remember I told you to lean up off my car earlier? You gotta lean up off my car, boo.
You gotta get that joint washed anyway.
I do.
I'll follow you to the car wash.
All right, so go ahead, go get in your car. I'm gonna wait right here. Go get in your car.
Don't get a detail and all that.
All right, so go ahead. Go get in your car. I'm gonna wait for you. Go off the car, dude.
You wow. Let's exchange numbers real quick.
Please.
I hear you.
All right, cool. See you later.
You know, people want to complain that it's the manosphere that's creating all this hate towards women. The thing is that most men are not chronically online. They are just living their lives like this man, where he gets to experience this type of woman, a woman that very obviously hates men because she's pretending like this man might have a chance and she's trying to tell him something that he can do in order to have more of a chance with her. Meanwhile, she has zero intention in following through on that. She just wants to take something from him. And we all know that this comes from an extreme level of entitlement mixed with that hate of men. Meanwhile, unfortunately, there are so many women in the comments that are absolutely supporting this woman. What you guys don't realize is what this is creating in the real world. Because now, do you think that this man in the future is going to be nice to women in general? Like he's going to have a different perspective.
Yes.
And he's definitely not going to be putting himself out there where he's giving something ahead of time to a woman without receiving.
And that man was trying to talk. He was talking. He tried.
Anything back. And then 5 years down the road, you ladies are still screaming that you want men to be better. This is the type of problematic behavior from women that I stand against.
Really know how to look past all of their feelings and do what's best for them. Like they literally know that even if they feel something with someone, that does not mean that it's the best time to be with them, to be in a relationship, or to focus on anybody but themselves.
I agree with her 100%, but I also want to give my theory as to why I believe that is. I feel like some women have this scarcity mindset. They're looking for the one great love of their life. But I believe that some men have more of an abundance mindset where they believe that I'm sure I'll find love. It's easy to pass up on an amazing woman when you believe that there are so many amazing women out there. Forget what they say on this app. Forget what they say online. They know that there is an abundance of good women out there. That's why they're okay to, let this one go because they know they'll find another. It's like that quote that I told you guys before. Give a man 10 women and he'll keep looking. Give a woman 10 men and she'll choose. Like some men.
You believe that lie. They tell themselves lies, tell themselves sweet little lies. You know that's not right. Give a lady 10 men, she'll say 9 men aren't good enough, and probably all 10. Right? And probably say, he didn't pump my gas. Like, come on now. Are you talking to just talk? I think you are.
are okay putting their career first and their friends first and their finances first and their new business first. They'll put all these things before romantic love. But women are always looking for that one true love that she's willing to sacrifice anything and everything for. They've always been taught to focus on themselves, do what makes you happy. And that's exactly what they do. I think that's why it bothers some men so much to see women decenter men and center themselves, because they know that we weren't really raised that way.
But you saw what just happened to my man that tried to pump the girl's gas, thought he was getting himself in there. You know what he realized now? When he said, I got that big body Benz, he realizes this is not those days, right? We're in a new day. And as the lady said, he may not be online watching videos like this, but now he's experiencing it in the wild. Now he knows. Or maybe he's been new. But this is what happens to men. And he learned. You saw what the lady did to him. That was a learning experience.
Guys.
And I'm happy he learned. I'm happy it happened to him because now he knows. Because now he's going to realize, wait a minute, I'm playing myself. I can't keep doing this. And yes, my brother, you can't. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. That's what I want to say. Guys, be sure to subscribe. I'm on the way to 70,000 subscribers, pushing for 100,000, trying to push up to a couple of million. It starts now. But yeah, other than that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.